Where are you at? Hey, what's going on, buddy? Your food's ready at my window. Thanks.
Thank you.
Here you go, man.
Can I get a couple napkins?
Absolutely. Hey, come back and let me know what you think.
Sure.
Or I guess rather what you thought to be
Did
the
you kill the deer?
proper. No, Ted Nugent might have.
Oh, okay.
I mean, it's Texas wild, right? So I didn't kill it, but the Nuge might have shot it.
So how did you get started?
In pizza, that's how I paid my way through the end of high school, all of college, and all of grad school. I started delivering pizza, then my car stopped working. Imagine that, right? You're 18, and so then I started making pizza. You know, at 19, I thought I wanted my own pizza place, right? And then I kept wanting it, and then like at some point I said, well, you know, I looked at like my education and like my degrees, and I was like, this isn't worth my time or money. This is stupid. And then at 30, I realized that was probably bullshit. Like that was dumb. Like it's what I wanted to do. So I started working on it, and I mean, long story short is I opened a pizza truck. I mean, originally I didn't want to do it because I didn't think there was a way to get an oven in a truck like my beast.
Hence the heat.
Yeah. I mean, this king cooks at about 6. If it's humming right, it should be right above 675. It's at like 650 right now. Call it Hell's Maw because it's hot. It runs all off that gas down there, and then
Feel the heat.
Yeah. The gourmet truck community, like the food truck community in general here in Houston is really, really tight. Like everybody works together, everybody, you know, tries to share spots. We try and cover each other's spots when we can. We have, you know, they have meetings like kind of talk about what's going on in the community.
Kind of cool to know.
Yeah, no. I mean, everybody really works to help each other out. Everyone's been really supportive of it.
So what are you teaching me how to make?
All right. First up, I guess for only up, it's called the Drunken Peach.
Good peach.
It's probably my favorite pizza I make in the sense of favorite place in my heart. It started with peaches and habaneros, like those two should go together on a pizza. And then one day I got the decision that you should just put whiskey on everything. And that would be a better idea.
I agree.
And like, so yeah, the peaches, when I'm done with this, I'll show you when we get to the line. The peaches are cooked in a syrup. They're made into a simple syrup. It's a simple syrup made out of whiskey. Instead of water, you use booze and sugar. Cook it down until it's nice and candied. And then after that, you add more booze back in so it still tastes like booze. Because half the stuff you get with booze in it, right? Like Gentleman Jack barbecue sauce, whatever, you get never actually tastes like whiskey. I wanted this to taste like whiskey. I'll give you one of the blueberries out of there in a second. When you get it, it tastes like a shot. You guys might want to step back a little bit. Peach truck, everything in here is covered in flour. Like everything, and that's why. Like, it's flour everywhere. I make my own sauce, I make my own dough. No, I mean, we cook in the sense that every bit of protein on my truck that is not a cured meat, we make. So if you eat beef off my truck, we cooked it that morning. You eat chicken off my truck, we cooked it that morning. You eat bacon off my truck, we cooked it that morning. The lamb, the pulled pork, everything we do, we cook all of it. I mean, some of it isn't even cooked. The Italian sausage that we make, our homemade Italian sausage, goes on the pizza raw. That gets cooked on the pizza in the oven, which is why it tastes better than most any other Italian sausage you will eat on pizza. Did they order?
Yeah.
Who ordered?
The guy in the sky shirt.
Oh, I didn't see him.
What? 420s. I started just driving the 420, and he was like, "Yes, yes."
Check, please.
You have a pizza called 420?
Yeah,
I'm already excited about it.
You'll see it. It's a cheese slice. It gets chili cheese Fritos and grizzly sauce.
Genius.
Here. We make this every day. It is awesome. You see your feet?
Called grizzly sauce?
Mm-hmm. It's like crack.
That's pretty legit. Damn, that's good.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm gonna have to find y'all because I like to party, and after partying, you're gonna need some food. I have to come here and eat that.
Yeah, it's pretty real.
420 pizza.
At this point, right, the theory is you get a little something on there to keep everything held down. Then you take habaneros that are diced like that. Fine, all right? So, go ahead.
Just sprinkle them all over?
Yeah, with the gloves. Just.
Sorry, I'm not
No, you're
using
fine.
gloves.
Like, but you need to get it like here. You got enough in there.
That's
for the most
enough?
part. Yeah.
I like it spicy.
Yeah. Every pizza I make, everything that's made on this truck, even the cheese, even the pepperoni, all of it has theory. Like, no, I'm serious. It has construction theory. Like, there is a very serious order that things go on pizzas. Like on all my menu, everything has an order on how it's built. And if it isn't built in the right order, like
Throws the whole system off?
Yeah, I won't sell it.
I got you.
Our slices are quartered out of this size pizza, right? So a slice is that, that.
Okay.
Right? So you have to imagine this pizza, right, as 4 pieces of pizza. So you have to be able to look at it and say how much habanero is on each pizza.
So I can ask why there's lacking cheese over here?
Well, because I'm not done yet.
Okay.
Because the
Just making sure.
habaneros go under the cheese.
I didn't know if you knew what you were doing or
No,
not.
no, I promise. I did. You're right. You totally got me. Just move fast. Yeah. Come in a little right there. Not bad. Not bad. Actually, pretty good. Pretty good.
Got it down.
Next up is goat cheese. So this is always fun to put on because it's a pain in the ass. You're just gonna take it. You're gonna take pieces about that big, give or take, and just kind of go around. So here, let me see your gloved hand. Here, there's that one. You gotta eat them at the same time though. That's the thing.
So I'm eating a peach with this?
Yeah. At the same time.
I like whiskey.
Yeah. Really tastes like
Yeah,
whiskey.
that's really good though.
So, same thing, right? So, you want every slice to get, you know, a little. Now, the other one is, remember the edge of the pizza is there. All right.
These pizza technicalities. So many rules.
Then after that, blueberries go on.
Blueberries on a pizza.
Soaked in booze. Well,
All right, Mr. Cameraman, give me a hand. Come here. As in literally, give me a
You
hand.
have to try some.
Go ahead.
Legit.
Oh,
Yeah. Dude, that's
it's like taking a shot.
Yeah, that's adult.
You
I
put
call
that
that
on a pizza?
Yeah. Now again, like, it's gonna sound like a little much, guys. I know it's just pizza, but I take my pizza seriously. Okay. Like when you get them, if you notice at the bottom, there's about a ½ inch of whiskey at the bottom of this Cambro. Okay. So when you get them, you want to actually get
From the
some
bottom?
whiskey like on your fingers. Like
Okay.
I'm not trying to get like that, like a fucking.
Yeah.
But you want to get them from the bottom, so you do that. So when you start going through, a little whiskey just falls off your hand. Look at that. You're handy.
Hello.
How are you?
Great.
Give me 1 second, man. We'll be right with you.
No problem.
So, yeah, actually, that was good. That oven is real.
And that's the end to the drunken peach.
Until it goes in the oven, yeah.
Right on.
And that's the start of the 420. So, yep, after that, on the peel, in the oven.
I don't think they know how big these pieces are.
It's funny, I found out that if you tell people that you have, like, all your pizzas are extra large pizzas and the slices are quartered out of that, they're kind of like, what, huh? So I've started telling people, look, if you order 2 slices from me, it's like eating half an extra large pizza. That seems, they're like, oh, shit, oh,
You
wow.
get it now.
That gets their attention.
Yeah.
Half a pizza. Yes. Like your pizza's delicious.
Yeah. All right, man. There's your drunken peach. It needs to set a little because all that booze and liquid and all that fruit gets a little soupy, but once it sits for about 3 minutes, perfect.
It's really good because you can taste the whiskey in it. Fruit, like the freshness of it, it's pretty legit. Definitely. I would recommend. Next time I'm out partying, drinking it up, I'm gonna have to find this food truck because I gotta try the 420 because it's kind of my style.